coffers you don't touch. You are in charge of the shield. Anything bad happens with the shield, it's on you. Do we have an accord? All right.
George,
so
who is
you get the
manacled
shield
again on my shoulder.
And then we're gonna.
Is Creed.
That is Creed.
All my damn fun.
Yeah.
No, you're having fun. You can have all the fun you want, but I'm playing true to my character.
I know.
That's why I said
Yes.
Yes.
My guy, he's not doing this because he's a paladin.
Is it a +2?
It's not a paladin. It's not paladin that he's doing.
Just regular +2.
It's a regular shield. No, a shield is a +2.
Yeah.
Any shield is a
No,
+2.
I meant magic-wise.
No.
Just +2. That's all you get.
You just get.
That's all you get until you attune to
Yeah.
it. Then I'll let you know. What
Right
the
now,
rest
it's
of it
just a shield. It's just a ornamented shield.
Yeah.
Shield
All right.
+2.
So what do we find?
Yeah, just +2. Regular shield. As far as the AC.
Yeah.
It's got other stuff you just won't know until later.
So I can't know now?
Nope.
No, you have to attune to it.
So can I attune to it now?
It takes time. Anything magical takes time for you to.
You saw the D&D movie. Remember when he was putting the helmet on and kept getting knocked back? That was him trying to attune to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
So you have to attune to it before you can actually use everything on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Right now, it'll
He's
suit you as a magic
not
shield.
necessarily
but-
going to be that important. He's not going to.
That's why I put him out in pencil.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So
Just
what do
like-
we find in the coffers? Because there's 8, right?
Yes. So who wants to take which coffers?
I'll
George,
take the one over by my body.
something else
brought
I
in.
do is that I gag him because I didn't like all the noise. So I gagged that.
Rhea comes up. She's like, "Good idea."
Hey, I take the one over where the body is.
Okay.
I'm assuming that I was just going to say each one of us could open one and then we just open them.
Well, there's 2 on each table, so you can just each take.
Yeah,
a
each
table.
take a table. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So he's got him. So we'll have. Okay, let's take this one. I'll take this one. He doesn't get one. We'll have Matt take this one, and then we'll say just someone else gets the 4th one when we're done with these. And I'll divide everything up once we find out what it
Take
is.
your coffin.
All right.
It's a chest without a lock.
All right.
That
So.
shield made my AC now 19.
No. The +2 is the regular shield bonus you get to the AC. There is no additional bonus to it. So when you remove
not
the
a-
shield that you have, you lose 2 AC. When you equip this shield, your AC goes back up because it's still a shield. That's all it does.
Yeah,
It
so
did
you
not
can use
increase
the shield
shield.
Is
normal.
it equipped or
Are
unequipped?
you
So basically, this is just replacing your
Before I
normal.
had the other shield equipped, it was +17.
No,
that's
your
what you're
AC was a
My AC
17.
was 17.
That's
I
right. We're
equipped
good.
this new one, it makes my AC 19.
You remove? Did you remove the old shield?
Yeah, keep it in my backpack.
It's not a +2 +2. You don't get +4 from it. It's just a 2. It's
You're
only
putting
a
it
shield.
as a +2
That
shield.
would
So
have been
it's a
interesting because they probably would have made you put me in the
No.
dungeon already.
That's what you're doing.
So I'm glad I
I
got
would
it.
have done
then.
it.
Yeah.
No.
No. I mean, it's just.
It's a
Normal
shield. You don't.
Your AC
There's
is not
nothing
going
on
down.
it yet. It's a regular shield.
Oh.
So your
Maybe
AC
I
is still a
Had
17
my death saving throw 3 times.
because you made
I'm
it a
thinking when you go
+2
to the
shield.
items, you have to
Yeah.
check the equip thing. So your last one probably was in your bag, but I don't think it was equipped.
But
That's
then
why
your
you-
AC
but
used to be
neither of
17.
us would know that the other
And
who
it
the other,
is,
who the
then
other
I've been-
person was.
Yeah, you've been
You
playing
have
the lower
knocked
AC
out
you were
and
supposed
I
to
was
be.
gonna say, I mean, if that's what you've been doing, then yeah.
I told you to.
Well,
I'll
no,
check
his AC
that
should have
out.
only
So
been a
next time
17
you
because
will check the
his
bag.
con's a
in your
3,
bag,
his
it
dex
doesn't
is a
necessarily
1, he
mean it's
gets 10, so that's 14. Add the shield is a 2, so 16.
Remember, on
And
airplane,
then
always
it should
check
actually
the
be
bag.
I had used to have a flame
But
sword. You
Ingros
made me
is
play
not
like
on a
several
plane.
campaigns
We're in
of
the
the
middle
other
of-
I know.
So much
Yeah,
time.
so
It takes a little bit.
Wait, check
just play a
back.
couple
Kick.
of campaigns. And
No.
Oh, no.
Couple of days of
Check
working
back,
with it,
water.
and using it.
Yeah, but the
What's
thing
what's your con bonus right now? What's your con modifier?
my con modifier
Is a plus what?
Must be dead.
We're trying to figure something out.
Okay,
so hang on.
sorry.
No.
Suppose you couldn't hear me
it's plus
snoring in
3.
that bag.
+3. Okay, what's your dex
Uh,
Suppose you
modifier?
couldn't hear me
Plus
snoring
1.
in that bag.
So that's 3 plus 1. Since you have unarmored defense, you add 10 to that. So 10 plus 1 plus 3 is 14. Add a +2 shield is a 16. So when you unequip the old shield, you go back to a 14. When you re-equip the new shield, it goes back up back to a 16. I don't know where you were getting 17. Oh, and the +1 because he has the ring of protection.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where the 1
what it
is. That's where the additional +1 is. So you have a 10
so you're
plus
at a
1
17
plus
still.
3
It's
not
plus
any
1 plus
different.
2.
It's showing him at 19 is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the app's wrong.
Yeah, the app's wrong. It shouldn't have
It's just
increased
straight
that.
wrong. So take off the shield. And what does it put you down to?
17.
15.
15.
And then when
There you
I
go.
equip the shield, it goes.
Don't equip that one. Just equip a shield.
Oh, because it's an AC armor class of +4. That's why it's doing that. That's a plus. It's a +2 rarity shield, right?
Negative.
No.
It is a shield. That is magic. But it's not giving you any bonus AC. You are still at a 17.
Yeah, 'cause
So
it's
that's
going
what we're
from
saying. When
15
you
to
added
19.
it, you just added a
I see.
little more to
You
it.
made it a
You-
+2 shield, which is 2 plus
So you
2.
throughout the entire thing.
Oh,
It's
Which
not
is
that.
No.
It is a shield.
You don't
came
know
in-
what it is. All you know is
Yeah.
it's a shield, so
They
you
had a
get the
fight.
normal
No, I have not
plus
found
two
out what
shield.
it
That's where I
is.
was at,
Yeah, so you should
But
only be at
it
the
isn't
17.
technically
No,
a-
we're in the prison.
No.
We
that
left,
shield. That
We
I
went
don't
over
think
to that
it-
middle
No,
room.
not even close.
Had a fight.
It's a
Left
it's a
that.
it's a green
It's a
magic.
magic-
It's a magical
So,
shield.
a lot
It's
of
a
That's
magic
all
shield,
you know.
So it's a
So
plus
that's
2 on your
explored. All that
AC
on that
like
side's
any
not
normal
explored.
shield.
That's
And
why.
that-
Essentially,
all that
we-
side's not
other stuff.
explored
We
either.
cleared this,
Okay, well, we've been
and
doing
all
for a
this. We
while.
haven't done.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
trying to
we
explain.
haven't. We've done, I think, this,
Yeah, because we got
and
to
then
the
this,
fight
but we
right
haven't done
here.
any of that yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Anywho,
So-
so
I
let's. what do we
All
find
this
in
took
the
place in
coffee?
the vault.
Yeah, this whole night's been the vault.
It really has.
except
Uh,
except for me and
So
Brenda.
this one here has coffers 1 and 2.
Okay.
The first one you guys find 30 electrum ingots, which are worth.
Because I know you don't use Electrum because it's like
Yeah.
a quarter something,
We'll just make it. We'll just make it 300 gold.
300 gold. Okay.
So that's
Okay.
number 1. Number 2 has
Yeah, okay,
actually
put
2,
me back
3,
to plus
and
17.
4 each have 100. So 300 more gold.
Well, you said 2, 3, and 4 each have 100 more.
Yeah.
So that's 300 more.
Yeah, 300
So we're
more.
at 600. Okay.
Number 5 has a broken dagger.
Any significance of that?
Somebody give me a.
So mad.
If you go to the moon of
Man,
Endor and you
that's
pull
That's
it
a
up,
basic magic. If it's a magic shield, that's a basic
Natural
magic
20
shield.
plus perception, you
Shield
said?
plus 1 would
Yeah.
be
So
basic
21.
magic shield.
I don't know.
So
He's
it
the
is
expert
a
when it comes to that.
curve.
You got me, man.
It has a curved ivory blade
Somehow he
that
pulled
has
that math out of
draconic
his ass.
runes
I'm like, what
on
the
it.
fuck?
Well, I'm trying to figure
When you
out
hold
the
it
one-
together,
That was the
because it's
plus
2
one,
different
though.
pieces.
It's not
Yeah.
plus two.
You can read draconic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
so when
it's
you
not
read
a,
it, it
that's
says
what I
fang.
thought it was, and it's not. But
Oh.
there's
Along
nothing
with a
in the
bone
app.
hilt
Can you do
wrapped in
that?
leather
It
strips
doesn't give you
studded
the option
with
to
some
make that too.
gemstones.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Maybe he'll give you the name of the shield so you can look
Yeah,
it up.
because you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
have a
It's
certain
a
type of
ceremonial,
The item has to have
Okay,
a
so it's an
named
or-
item.
or-
Ring of protection is an
ornate,
actual
like
ornate-
ceremonial dagger.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
But is it like a
it's-
regular
it's not
dagger
a
if I could
normal
get it
magic
fixed or
shield
something?
somehow.
Or.
So we don't know the name of
Okay.
it.
It'd probably
that's
be
all.
worth a good bit if you get it fixed.
So
I feel like
Okay.
you should just give you the
Um,
name.
Might
and
do
then
that.
Coffers
eventually you
6
click
and
the attunement,
7 have
Yes.
100
That's
more
how you work
gold
the app.
apiece.
So that's 800, right?
But I gotta
Yeah.
know
Right?
what this
800,
shield-
okay.
And then number 8 has
I definitely
some
will be fucking
gemstones.
I don't have my AC's low as fuck.
Dude, Wayne, me and Adam will figure out my
It's got a
character is-
bunch of gemstones
Dude.
worth around about.
it's gonna be hard as fuck. for me to-
AC 13.
my AC is gonna be almost.
Gemstones worth about
24
200
worth.
gold.
So gemstones, I'll just
Actually, my
say,
AC
I'll
will
just
be
put
24.
200 gold.
Yeah, 200 gold worth of
It's gonna be
gemstones.
hard as fuck to kill.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's in the coffers.
George.
For spells.
Alright.
So
stuff.
what it is in the app, it's the items have to be like Ring of Protection is a named item. It's a named magic item.
Yes.
So that's why I can attune with it. But this, if it's just a magic shield, there is no attunement. It has to be a specific named shield, so you know what it is.
It is a specific name sheet.
Yes, but I'm not going to give that to you.
Okay. We figure out it is, give me the name. I put it in here and then I attune to it. That's how.
I'll have to see what it tells you.
Is it?
Because if the app just gives you everything, there's information that you don't need to have.
All right.
Okay.
So
from that. So I mean, I can give you basically a printout. It's just put a
So-
shield, and I can give you a printout that gives you what it can do.
1, 2, 3, 4, get
Does it
200
give me
gold apiece.
higher than normal
Sweet.
AC
So
bonus?
put that down
So it's
on
just
your
plus
thing.
Just the normal shield.
But it does other stuff.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
a
the
talking
easy part.
shield that does other stuff. but it doesn't
It's an
boost up your
animated
AC.
shield is what it is.
No,
So that covers that.
not at all.
And then the gemstone
I only had
is
45.
I'm curious what the fuck this shield does. Is it helpful?
Depends on how you use it.
two divided by we have to get the gold
Is
for
it a
that.
screaming
So the
shield?
gemstones I'm not dividing because we're gonna sell those,
No.
find out what we get
It's-
for them, and then divide it that
It
way.
is not
So
that.
right now just the 200, 2, 2, 2,
But
2.
it has some cool stuff. When I give you the stuff, it has some cool stuff that you can do.
Then is it helpful in battle?
Any shield's helpful in battle.
No, I meant specifically what it can do.
Just depends on how you use it.
God damn you! All right, we're gonna roll an investigation.
Not
roll.
the ocean of the motion there.
Yes. But that's all for this room. So there's nothing
Okay.
else.
What
Alright.
roll again?
So
Okay.
before we
200
leave,
gold.
I do
We
want to
got
ask
200 gold.
Thavius one
Everybody?
more thing.
Yes.
What? No, 'cause
And I
think
want to
the
do it before his spell
That's what he
kicks
just
off.
said.
Is there anything else that we need to know that's down here?
I ungag him, by the way.
Well,
I'm
Uh,
only
he's
45.
gonna
everybody
fit
was
this in
talking.
just
I
a
was
bit.
doing this
Sorry.
before I
He's
handed
just
him
wanting to
to
fit this in.
Yeah,
I mean,
because it was just
not really. Not that Thavius.
What about the other guy?
The
that
only thing
did-
he's really concerned about is that damn shield.
Sorry.
okay. I just didn't know if there was any point to exploring the rest of the.
What
the-
about-
So I still
Uh,
get
Uh,
200 gold.
Actually, Fisk kind of says, he's like, honestly, I don't really think there's. I mean, because you remember Fisk.
Oh,
saw
that's
the
right. I
map.
forgot Fisk was there.
what
So
he said.
let me ask
Yeah.
Fisk that instead.
Yeah,
so we can do
Fisk-
that now. We can say we did everything, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask Fisk on our way out. Is there anything else we need to know down here? Is anything else going to be
So it is
important?
specifically named shield.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a
not-
specifically named shield.
You know
Not
what it is?
really.
No, I can look. I know where to look for it, but I don't.
Yeah.
Critics
Now,
doesn't know what it is.
that Fisk is like,
Adam,
I mean,
do I get 200 gold
honestly,
also?
you guys.
Nope.
This is
Because
probably
you
the
took the
biggest
shield,
stuff
you
down
get. I told you Critias said if you take the shield, you get nothing out of the coffers, and you said yes. So that's why the coffers are divided between the four of us, and you get the shield. That was the deal you made.
So hold on.
there. You'll be happy once you get to see what it does. Trust
So-
me.
The one item, if we can find it, only item I really care about is if there's a bracers of defense at a fucking vendor. We need to get that for me.
You do realize if you get the bracers of defense, you cannot use that shield.
Yeah, you can.
No, you cannot.
Braces of defense, even in BG3, it is unarmed and not using a shield to get that +2 AC. It replaces
Really?
a shield. Yes.
Well, then we'll want me to get bracers of defense so I can go great weapon.
No, we want him to get bracers of defense because he's already going great weapon.
Oh.
You want to use a shield, so don't even worry about those right
Gotcha.
now. Don't even worry about
So we
those.
talked about doing shield master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about you
Yeah.
going shield, and if you're taking the shield, that tells me you're devoting to the sword and
Since
board.
there's nothing else
fight.
down here, should we just
Leave
go
the room.
out?
That's all I was
I
doing, yeah.
follow
So,
Kalis out of the
I'm
room.
going out. I'm just like,
just going out.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even Fisk is kind of like, I think you guys have like covered the bulk of it.
Even though we didn't
I don't
cover
really-
like a whole like fourth
So-
of it, third of it.
So you guys heading to
Yeah.
leave?
Yeah, we'll just head out to leave.
So you which way you going?
Left.
Kitchen, or you going through the hidden exit that you guys have?
I was gonna do the hidden exit that we know about right here.
Yeah.
So it's
So you
because
guys
then
can
we
get
don't
out
have to
that way?
trek through the whole
Well,
thing.
I like.
You don't know.
I don't know
the
about
hidden
it.
exit. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't
Well-
know about it. Nor does Ingros.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you want, we can have some fun. We can have them walk ahead and be like up here, and we can stop like right here and be like, "Hey!" And then we pop open the door and say, "This is shorter." So
Yeah.
then we all kind of,
Alright, and then we come back.
and then
He
oh
just
yeah,
stops like, huh? What? Why didn't you say so? Got me walking all down this damn hallway.
and then we all just kind of exit. So we go through the secret door.
Yep.
I'm
So you guys go through the ceremonial chamber.
Right here, and then through here.
Yep. And then,
And then
there
we
is
come
the
this
other
way to go
hidden
through the
wall
stair.
that leads to another stairwell that
Yeah.
leads.
So that's essentially the path that we're taking.
Yeah. And
Ding,
that
ding,
leads
ding, ding,
back up to the house. Let me see where that exits.
what about Angros and his companions?
What do you mean?
Vincent, I'm just moving my guy so I don't have to
Okay.
move everybody. And
Yeah.
I'm just showing
That's
you
just
the
the way
path
you
we
guys
take.
are going.
Okay.
Because he's going to change the board, so there's no point to move everybody. Because he's going to change the board, and then I'm going to have to move everybody
my
again.
point is that guess I follow you since you know.
Yeah,
about-
everybody
yeah,
the
follows
whole group is going.
The whole
same
group's going through this.
Okay.
The whole group's going through that.
That was my only question.
Yeah.
way. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
You're going up through. Okay, yeah. So basically, you guys head up through that stairwell, and it leads into the stables that are behind the house. So you guys go up and exit, into the stables.
Like, hey, I got kidnapped here.
Yeah. So
This looks familiar.
I almost got
Let's-
kidnapped here.
you got kidnapped a couple of times.
I have been kidnapped a couple. I had a sex slave one time. It was awesome.
Sex slaves.
He enjoyed being a sex slave.
I love any kind of torture.
That's kind of. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a masochist.
Yeah. Wait a minute, do I recognize Fisk from the? Was he in the cell one of those cells that I questioned?
Roll me a insight check.
Because he was in here.
Roll me insight. See if your character remembers.
13 plus.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, your character remembers seeing somebody in a cell, and it closely resembles Fisk
Okay.
and how he looked.
Because I was the one that kind of questioned those two. I questioned the girl in the one cell, and then I questioned him in the other.
Were you here when they?
Yeah, because we had the horned devil.
No. Wait, he was here.
We had the horned
Well,
devil.
I think you
No.
guys didn't do the questioning. You made it in there though. Like you guys.
It was at
opened
the
that
very end of
door.
that session that we did.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
We fought. He got in there, but remember he wasn't there for the questioning
Yeah.
because that's what we did, and he wasn't. He was here. Wasn't here the one after, but he was there for the questioning and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So that's what happened with that. Yeah. So okay. But okay, so that works.
Yep.
That-
So, yeah. So you guys exit out through the stables. Rhea basically says, "Let's take Thavius and dump him off to the local authorities."
And I will just say to her, "Do you want him stripped as well?"
No, I think his jaw is more than penance enough for his misdealings here. But yeah. Only thing is, we can, she suggests taking him to the authorities, dumping him off. Only bad thing is she's still kind of a fugitive against the authorities. But turning him in and telling them, like, what he did may help to clear her and her fellow Hell Riders from
I got an
the
idea.
Flaming Fist.
I got an idea. What I'm gonna
Is
do
what she's kind of
is-
like implying.
I'll tell her we're gonna put the pair of manacles that I have on her, but we're not gonna lock them.
Okay.
Just so she knows that we're not doing anything. We're not gonna lock them. We're gonna put them in a way to where she looks like she's our prisoner. We're gonna bring him. We're gonna tell him what happened, but we did catch her too. But say and present it that way. So that way they see that so they're not going to arrest her out from under us. Because she's already technically under arrest,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Probably like
But it's only the
4
appearance, and
6
then
weeks
we're
from
going to
now.
let her go when they finally, go through all that stuff.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
She's down with that. She
Okay.
can go with that.
So you can
So-
probably break out of them anyways.
So does the
I'm not
shield-
locking them.
does
I'm just
the
putting them
shield
on her.
that I
Even if
lift
they
up,
were, she'd
Does
still
it
break
know
out of
things
them,
about me
probably.
that they don't know?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it can't read minds. It can just talk to you telepathically.
How do I figure out if the shield's evil? I don't think it is.
There's not really an easy way to figure it out. I mean,
How is it
So-
talking to him?
telepathically.
No. Not that. How does the voice sound?
I mean, it's just kind of just a plain. It's a kind of forced plain voice.
Okay.
It's
not-
kind of
it's not
trying to
evil.
take a common,
Oh, okay.
like a common type
Like it's
voice.
okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
What do you think it is, Adam?
There's a 4.
I disagree with you completely, though. I don't think
Good.
I don't think that it's an angel talking to you.
It's evil.
That's Adam talking. Critias doesn't know because he hasn't heard it. So. But also, Paladin, Cleric, if it's angelic, more likely it probably would have talked to us. If it's demonic, it wants to avoid us. So that's another thing that Critias has going through his mind. But again, he hasn't relayed that quite yet. So Tommy knows, but Ruff doesn't.
Me?
Yeah.
Probably not, because I'm trying to create a body
I
for
gotta
or
figure
something.
out.
Yeah.
What were we...
As you guys are traveling, you said you're going to put the manacles on Rhea.
Well, I do want to... Before we... Damn it.
Where are we traveling to?
Before we back and come completely out of it, I did want to show him the puzzle box.
You guys have it.
Yeah, I know, but we can't read it, and Eric's the only one who can, and has been here the last, like, 3-4 times. So I want to see if I can make him tell us about, like, if he can read the puzzle box.
That's a great AC.
Unfortunately,
Thank
He
you.
can't read it, can he?
he can't.
My health is also amazing. 11 out of
Rhea
21.
busted his jaw. He can't
Man,
talk.
shit.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You know
I can
what?
live with that.
I think
Yeah.
we should make your health go lower.
As you're trying to talk
Fucking
to
kill
him,
you.
and Rhea
Hey,
kinda-
y'all,
Crack
like
your
this,
body.
okay?
yeah, like it's hanging, even though it's stuffed with like whatever you guys stuffed it with, and Rhea kind of shirks down a little bit. She's like, "Not bad."
So,
She actually feels she's kind of like, "I
Oh.
feel bad for busting his jaw like that."
well, actually, since the shield's talking to him, we know the shield's talking to him.
Yes.
Okay. I want to see if the shield can read the puzzle box and relay that to him. Is that possible?
Maybe.
Okay. I want to try that because I need someone who reads. Because you said it's a language we don't understand, so I'm trying to see anything that might know a different language if they can read it.
So you talk to the shield, say, "Can you read this?"
Well, I know it's talking to him, so
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to the shield and hopefully it'll communicate through him. That's kind of what my goal is.
Let's see.
Good.
Because that'll also tell us something about the shield too.
Oh.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Have you seen this? Gingerbread tribal. That's literally what that is gingerbread tribal. Do you know the Muffin Man? That's literally what that's gonna be. Green Man deck.
Eldraine is awesome.
So, you're asking him to ask the shield if it can read what's on the puzzle box. So the shield basically tells Ruff McGruff that it can, but without it being partially solved, he can't make out like what the puzzle box says on it. Like it's all jumbled.
So,
we
can
we
you
ask
help
the
us solve
shield-
it?
Can you ask the shield, say, what language is it?
That too. Can you tell us what language it is? And
Maybe we could do some investigation.
Yeah,
on it.
it's infernal.
I thought we already knew that though.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
infernal.
so it's infernal.
So I want to ask him. I want to ask. Well, then ask Ruff McGruff to ask the shield. It's gonna take a while. It's a telephone game. What? How do I start solving it? Like, what's the first move to solve it?
The shield does not really have an answer for you on that one. But hearing you ask that, Fisk says that he's like, oh, that's actually exactly what my buddy back in Candlekeep. Like, she is specifically trained in trying to figure out these things, and she is probably the one that we want to take that to
Okay.
and have her. Honestly, she's probably a strong
55
enough
hit points.
caster that she can
That works.
probably get it solved and figure out what's going on with it.
That works. I can
She
do
would
that.
still
probably
see, hey,
actually take a look at the shield and kind of let us know what's going on too.
With Ingros having Thaddeus on his back, do you still see a shadow on the ground outside?
Not any longer. After him getting his jaw busted and everything else, the shadow has kind of gone back to being a regular shadow. Like, it reacts and shakes a little bit, in a strange way every once in a while. But
It's the shield shadow.
it's
Do I see any shadow around Ruff?
nah,
Ha! I knew it.
yeah,
Sorry.
There's no shadow?
Nothing.
He doesn't
No,
know.
nothing different.
Critius doesn't say that. Adam says that. So
yeah.
Critius,
No,
so
you don't see anything strange about his shadow.
Okay.
Everybody's shadows are normal. Is Thavius's kind of just shakes or moves like it moves like spontaneously a little bit every once in a while, but nothing. That's about it.
Okay.
But yeah, and so Rough McGruff. The shield, while you guys are traveling to basically go turn in Thavius, the shield does tell you that there is, where is it at? There is a, what is it? Damn it. There's some kind of like secret society that's trying to get it and use its abilities and use its powers for evil. So keep an eye out for anybody that gets shifty-eyed around him.
Hey, you're in charge of the shield, so you're gonna have to be the one that tells us. You wanted it, so that was the other half of the deal. So that means you have to start paying attention to the roleplay part.
I know.
Yep. So yeah,
You're welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
I kind of figured he was gonna make you do that, and I'm gonna I'm gonna go along with this.
yep.
All right, so I guess we get him to the authorities, and we go through obviously just to.
I wonder how we're gonna we're gonna have to figure out what the shield is, so I know what it is.
Yeah, yeah, and like the shield is like he's again it reiterates the High Lord or Hidden Lord.
Yeah, isn't it the shield of the Hidden Lord? Because you told us that.
Hidden Lord. I keep saying High Lord. Hidden Lord. The Hidden Lord's shield.
That's what it is.
That's the name of it. So don't put that in there because it may give you all the information. You don't need to have all the information behind it. I'll give you a printout with what it's got. I mean, because honestly, all you need to know is you've got a +2 shield. It's just a regular shield, but it's going to have other stuff that you can do with it. And it still talks to you. And it might talk to you in the middle of battle.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I need you to go fucking kill your teammates.
I'm going to make it scream like a goat every once in a while. Just, you're the only one that can hear it.
You should make it. You should make that when we're trying to be stealthy, and then he flinches
Oh
like every
my
time
God!
that happens.
Can you imagine if he was the one that had the shield?
Oh my god.
Oh,
He probably would break the shield somehow.
Let's see.
You
Yeah,
know,
secret
shield.
society. It's just a secret society is trying to hunt down the shield.
This
So
shield must
basic.
be very important.
Could be.
Could be.
So yeah, it basically tells you, hey, don't let if you see somebody get shifty-eyed, don't let anybody near me. I will help you guys as much as I can to raise
Fuck it,
El Terrell.
hey, it's a goddamn
And-
old man in the damn shield.
I swear to
was-
God, if
that
you
would
do
be
that would be the
great.
funniest thing
That would
ever.
be awesome.
Old man in a shield. What do you mean?
Oh,
From
you
the
would
last
not
campaign, there
know.
was
Yeah,
a pocket
you.
dimension with a creepy pedophilic Yoda. Yeah. So if anybody couldn't make the play session, they went in the orb with
So
Yoda.
guess who got to be the old man's best friend?
That's me.
Then they came to find out that he was making them dance show tunes because he had a orb that could see the future in other dimensions. And so it made them dress. He made them dress up and sing show tunes and dance for him, but no one would remember that when they left.
That's fucking weird, George.
Yeah.
That's anytime they went to the pocket dimension, it was stuff like that happened,
Some
among
weird
other
fucking
gross things.
shit.
Anywho,
Yep. But yeah, it says don't let any secret society people grab him. And then
I would have now.
he wants your help in getting out of the shield.
Now
You
my
help him,
thing.
he'll make a deal with you for whatever you want.
Now my thing is, would he communicate that we need to keep an eye open for people eyeing the shield?
I mean, he's telling him.
Yeah, I know.
So as if he decides to tell you guys,
So,
but
Tommy, are you going to tell us that, you know, to help us
you gonna tell him about that?
that part? I mean, I know he's not going to tell him that if he frees him, you can get that. I know Tommy won't do that. But
Yeah,
we'll.
I mean that's up to you.
Yeah. Are you going to tell us everything the shield just told you, or what are you going to inform us?
Well,
So that means, again,
But yeah,
if he doesn't tell us, then
um,
we're not going to help you look for people.
Yeah.
And we don't know what we're looking for, so.
no, I'm gonna tell y'all this. The shield told me that there's a secret society of people. They're looking for the shield, and that we need to be watchful of people being kind of weird.
And I'll just say, is that all it told you?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Can I see if he's lying to me just for the hell of it?
I mean, that's up to him. You can roll an insight.
No.
16, 19?
You get a general sense that he's not lying about what he's told you. He isn't just. You get a sense
He's giving
that
us.
it's like,
He's telling the truth,
he's
but not
leaving
the whole
some-
truth.
He's leaving some bits and
That's all I want
pieces
to know.
out.
I'm fine with that. I'm
Yeah.
fine with that. There was a lot of lying in this fucking vault, so I'm very,
There is-
I'm very I don't trust anybody right now.
Yeah.
There was a shit ton of lying going on in that. Ironically, I think these are the only two that I trust right now. Because the bard helped, and then the cleric was helpful as well. He
Yeah.
just watched the door, but I don't trust him anyways.
So
I thought you just didn't like me.
I'm
I
assuming
don't like
you
any
guys
of
are going to
you,
go
but-
back to Captain Zodge.
Yep. And
Okay.
do all that, and then obviously we were gonna sell some
Is
shit.
Rhea with us still, or
Yeah,
she?
she's still with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's still with you guys.
She's staying with us
Because
permanently.
you guys have shackled Rhea. So that way.
Without locking, but yeah.
Yeah.
We're using them, but they're not locked.
Yeah. So you guys get back to Zodge. Assuming you guys just give him, the full
Yep.
breakdown on everything.
Just go over everything that you went over with us.
Do we turn in Thavius to jail?
Zodge. Captain Zodge. Yeah. He'll take him.
Thavius, well, they'll take Thavius.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they're the Flaming Fist. They're basically the guards of the town.
All right.
Um,
So I just
so-
flop him down.
Does he say anything about Rhea?
So he sees that you guys have Rhea shackled up, and he doesn't make a move, and he's like, so are you turning her in, or
Well, we'd like you to release her and not have her chased down anymore. And you can release her under our custody if you'd like. But we have more use that we could use her for if you would grant her that.
As part of her sentence.
As part of her sentence, she could help us
So you guys are gonna.
bring back Elturel.
Vincent, make it seem like that's a rough sentence.
He kind of looks at you guys a little bit, and he's like, honestly, if you're taking her out of my town, sayonara. He's okay with you guys.
Well,
And-
just as long as you don't take her, just make sure that she's not wanted anymore here. Is there any way you can do that?
I'll go ahead and
Just say her sentence
Drop.
is filled out.
the fugitive charges, but if she comes back and trouble ensues, and I know she's here, I'm gonna chase her down. But otherwise, I'm fine with that.
Oh, drop! I suddenly dropped Thavius on the floor.
You already dropped him.
I was gonna say that's fine. You can drop him, conks his head. The guards come and grab him and drag him off. He's like,
Broken jaw.
oh.
Oh wait, before they take him away, I'm like, hang on a second. I'm gonna reset his jaw. If I can. I'm gonna reset his jaw.
Give me
If
a
that's possible.
medicine check.
Okay.
Can I kick him in the balls while he's doing
Well,
that?
no, I have something extra that I kind of want to do with this. 14 plus 1, 15.
15. You kind of pop it back in place, but it is pretty badly shattered.
And I'm gonna say, just hang on a second. I'm gonna pretend to take the shackles off of Rhea, and I'm gonna say, have another.
The Rhea is part of the group now.
As
Right.
oh yes.
She hits him. Nice solid hit. but she hits him straight in the gut. You just see like the fat just kind of like ripple away from the punch and then go back and like,
We
yeah.
are like
Yeah.
into some like fucking BDSM shit right now.
Oh, Ray is not. Ray is not pleased. But yeah, she punches him straight in the gut, and then the guards drag him off. She's like, "That feels so good, thank you."
You're welcome.
But yeah, so Ray is like, "I guess, yeah, I'm rolling with you all." And then actually, Fisk is still with you all
What'd
as
you
well.
point at me for?
One thing I will say, he said we're into some BDSM shit, and then I just pointed at you. I mean, I'm not
I'm the
wrong.
one that tried to get her off of the damn. I was just like,
No, that's
Maybe
just
she'll
BDSM in
join
general.
Just
Try
BDSM
to
in
get her
general.
off.
yeah, there you go.
So I'm gonna I'll tell
It's a bigger picture
Fisk then. No, not Fisk.
Ray.
No, the other
Zaj.
dude, Zaj.
Okay.
What I was gonna tell him, and I'll be like,
George,
So-
I lost my inspiration. You
Oh,
remember
yeah.
I gave it to
so
what's his name?
I'm
I gave it
gonna.
to Ingvar's over here.
What I'm gonna
No,
do.
no, you didn't. You didn't give it.
I used it on your roll. You used
Oh,
it on
I
that
did.
one roll.
Yeah. I thought I
Yeah.
used it on you. No, I used it on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you told you couldn't.
So what
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
do is I'm going to tell Zaj. I'll be like, she's not gonna be any more trouble. She's going to be with us. If we have to come back, she will be with us. Unless something happens, but we will inform you one way or the other. And if she does come back with us, I will take full responsibility for her.
Zod just like, I can agree with that.
Okay.
And
Also,
then,
That at least
big
allows
ass spider comes
allows
around,
her to
it's
come
like
back
in the
in.
hot
yeah,
house.
yeah.
That's the
I
important
had that
part.
exact thought.
But
So
yeah,
I looked up.
so yeah, Zod is good with that. And so what he does
Look like,
is,
"Smack my baby." He
let me
did.
see. Zod just like, well, with that,
The like captain of the guard.
your all's employment as Flaming Fists is concluded. I will graciously accept your all's badges back. So he just kind of holds his hands out. You know, you guys can
How
drop
much gold
badges
did we
back
get out
on
of
him.
this? How much? What did we get out of this?
What do we get paid for that?
You guys got paid for most of it already, but Zod is like, in return for getting the Flaming Fist emblems back, I'll drop 100 gold on each of you.
Nice.
Can do that. Alright.
Yes.
And then,
Question:
so
What if we just gave
and
all our
then-
gold to Adam, and Adam kind of buys everything?
that's
So-
kind of what I've been doing, really.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just telling you all how it's divided up, so then you guys know I'm not like hoarding it. I'm
made
telling
300
you
gold today.
how it's
Yeah.
divided up,
That
but then I'm
is-
saying, hey, these are things that I think we should get and how the money like can
Yeah.
work
Not
out.
only that, you can't have him carrying around like 2,000 gold because you can
That's the other side. So
Yeah,
that's why it's
So what
divided
was the
up.
name?
But yeah.
I'm not gonna look it up. But what's the name? What's the shield?
it's the Hidden Lord.
Is that like a very hard shield to get?
Honestly, it doesn't exist anywhere but in this campaign. So yeah.
Oh shit.
So do we? So are we gonna actually be able to get? Are we gonna be? Because we have to dump the bag of holding too. By the way,
Yeah.
so we do have to meet the
let's find
merchant
out.
duty.
We can do
Wait, I
that
just
later.
I know you
Um,
can. I'm just letting you know that's
But
something. that I
basically,
want.
right before you guys finish out, Zod is paying you all.
Go
Yep.
to-
Um,
no inventory.
mm,
Uh,
a woman ends up meeting or basically interrupting you all. Your meeting with Zod is interrupted by the arrival of several Flaming Fist soldiers clad in plate armor. For behind this wall of
Not
swords
like this.
and steel steps an armored woman with a white cloak and graying hair. Are these the maniacs who've stirred up every nest of rats in this godforsaken town? Commander Porter, says Zaj, I was told you wouldn't be in Baldur's Gate for at least another 10 days.
shielded it. Yeah.
That's what the city's government wanted you to think, Captain, she replies. Turning to you, she says, I trust you've been adequately compensated?
To us,
Yes.
We don't have the Avernus book.
I got it. I got it. As much as can be expected, with the town as you
Pull it up
say
online.
being in
My phone's
disarray.
not dead, that's why I'm not.
Yes. Yes, you gentlemen have really stirred everything up. But
Well, it
Yeah, 'cause
kind
you
of
use Eric's,
followed
and He
us.
probably doesn't have
We
the
didn't
Avernus book on there,
purposely stir anything. It just,
which you might have
kind
to
of
have to put in
happened.
your character.
if you don't mind, I'd like to introduce you to, and I'll introduce each
Curly
person.
mode.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna say, dumb, flamboyant, BDSM, dumbest. But no, I actually will go through and introduce
Introduce
names.
everybody.
Curly Larry Moe.
And then Rhea as well.
yeah, and
And then Fisk, because Fisk
Sorry,
is
Eric.
still with us, right?
Yeah, Fisk
Okay,
is
he hasn't
alive,
disappeared
yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
So, because
So
he's
Rhea-
going to take us to Candlekeep
Candlekeep.
anyways.
Yep.
So, okay. And then Fisk as well. Yeah, I'll introduce him.
Yeah.
He said he had a
Uh,
I thought he said that too.
What?
Mm,
How to what?
Eric
Eric
doesn't
on the-
have
we use
doesn't have
his-
descent into Avernus, so whatever the shield is, it won't pop up
oh, it doesn't even have it in there?
because he doesn't have the book.
'Cause
Ah.
it's specifically tied to this.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I was going to say. It's specifically from this.
You
Like,
You
it's
can
not
go in and
anywhere
probably
else.
custom
on
the
Google.
shield
I
when
mean,
he
I'll
gives
just
you
print it out
information.
for you. I'll just print out the parts that you
You
need.
can't
So
see
anyway.
it.
Oh yeah, because I'm
I
gonna
wanna
do
see
the
it.
printouts. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can
Um,
keep that character going as a backup.
What was
I
it
do the
called?
same
Shield of the
thing.
Hidden Lord.
I just use the sheet to play the game, and I use an app for a backup, just so I can keep track of stuff
We're
outside.
trying to load it. I just want to see. Okay.
You just look up the name of the shield if that's what you're doing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
You shouldn't have told him the name.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, that's the same one.
what?
They looked up the shield.
Oh,
That's why I said you shouldn't have told him the name.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's stuff in there that you don't need to know.
Oh.
I've said that like 12 times.
I'm not looking at.
And that's only today.
Yes, yes. I'll give you what you need for the shield.
Just not the background story.
Well,
Yes,
like you said, I
not the
know that.
background. Because the background fucks up everything.
I'm not gonna act like I saw anything. We're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, right.
No,
So-
he'll forget.
I will actually.
He
Yeah, I was
actually
gonna
will.
say.
Do you
I'm
know
not
how
gonna
many-
remember all that.
There's, I told him I had to tell him 6 different times about Orcus Fury and that he should take it,
Orcus
and he
Fury,
forgot
what's
it
that?
like the very next
Well, look
day.
at it.
What's Orcus Fury?
Yeah.
So the lady
It's in a
that
book.
has
Look at
come in is General Porter,
Mm-hmm.
Commander Porter, and you know she basically says if you guys have been compensated, I can actually add on to that. Since from what I heard from Zaj is that you all will be leaving town. If you like, I will gladly, for no charge, supply you all with horses, a mule-drawn cart, and any food and drinks you all need to make the trip to Candlekeep.
Me.
Yeah.
To make it a
Me.
simple,
So-
easy trip for you all.
This makes it easier, so I don't have to.
Just
edit
to
it.
show my appreciation.
Character sheet.
I know Zaj has paid you all, but to show my appreciation
That's how
that
Adam prints
it's
it out.
one less thing that I have to worry about within Baldur's Gate. So that way you all will have food.
And what's her name again?
Porter.
Porter.
I found out how
Commander
you.
Portyr.
I found out how you print out the thing without typing up everything, Adam. You do it from D&D Beyond, don't you?
Nope.
You can do that.
I
on
actually have a print sheet where I can print
Like a
that out.
PDF.
It's a PDF.
It's a
that you-
PDF
Yeah,
that
but
I
on
can do.
this-
It has the PDF on there too.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do it and it fills everything out for you, so you don't have to do
Nice.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I
Um,
wonder.
But yeah, so you guys,
And she's from where
horses,
again?
drinks. She's Commander Porter of Baldur's Gate. She's commander of Flame Fist.
Jesus Christ, your charisma is 18 plus 4. You have a 22
Commander of it?
charisma?
No, it's 18. The plus 4 is what you get.
Plus 4 is the modifier.
Modifier.
So if he casts a spell and it says add your charisma, he can add
So
4.
if he
Like
he-
you add-
but
you
his
swing.
barter's off based off charisma, right?
All
Persuasion.
my spells are actually.
Yeah,
based
his
on-
spells and like persuasion, certain things.
Anyways.
Yes. But yeah, so you guys will have
Oh yeah,
horses,
check this out.
cart, food, everything
I'll-
you need to make the trip to.
I'll
Candlekeep.
ask, do you have
Deception
any
plus 8.
any
Persuasion plus 8.
weapons or upgrade weapons
Wait,
that you could help us out with as well?
Not anything that I have
available.
available that would be any better
Also
than.
squishy.
And she kind of looks around at like some of the gear and stuff that you guys have.
Okay.
She's like, not anything that I'd be able to supply to you all that would be beyond what you already currently have.
That's fine.
But she can at least make your trip to Candlekeep an easier one. Give you a cart full of food, She'll
We'll
even
take
throw
it.
in some good liquor.
Better.
So she has some good liquor. Can I say, can we take a shot to celebrate the fact that we got rid of that sort of those sons of bitches?
She's like, you can gladly take all the shots you want.
Would
as
you like
guys
to
are
take a
leaving
shot
town.
with? No, would you like to take a shot with us? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, she's like, no, I will not be. In my old age, not so much a good
Adam,
thing to drink.
I'll go by the library and just print out the sheet.
All right, that's fine. If that's what you
Yeah.
want to do.
But yeah, no, she's basically, let you know you guys are good.
What did you get there? What folder is that?
Oh, my wife actually bought that on Amazon. It's you can buy them actually at Barnes and Noble. I think they
Yeah.
have some there. Barnes and Noble, Books a
Sorry for
Million.
interrupting, George.
No, you're good. I mean, that's pretty much it. Next up is going to be you guys are traveling to.
Well, before we leave, I wanted to dump the loot that we had.
Yeah,
and
we
do
can work
all
all that later on.
Yeah, I figured. I just wanted to
And-
dump the loot before we left. Do all the selling. I want to see
Do
if I can
we-
get that dagger, the fang
So we're going to
dagger
Candle's
repaired,
So,
Oh yeah.
and all
short
that.
rest, I know. Is short rest the same thing in
Um,
BG as it is in D&D? If you do a short rest, it doesn't reset our spell slots, right?
Unless you are
A warlock.
like a warlock.
Yes.
Otherwise, yeah, no.
Have we done a long rest?
That's
We're
what
probably
I
gonna be
need
doing-
a
we're gonna-
rest so
So
bad.
We're going to do a long rest on our travel to get to
Okay.
Candlekeep, though,
Thank
because it will
goodness.
take us
Gotcha.
a while.
That's what I was wondering.
So that
Yay, long rest.
Because I've used one rage,
And I think
and I've got
actually
2 left.
that should give you guys
enough to level
milestone
up, I
there.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to 5?
Yeah, you guys will be.
I did
up.
want to mention. I don't.
So let me see.
Oh, I get my
You guys
extra
didn't
attack from the
combat anything this
barbarian.
round.
By the way, if you do dip into fighter the way you're looking, you're actually gonna lose some barbarian stuff too.
Who's
by the
got
way.
the highest on
I do.
XP for now?
What would I lose?
You got that?
I'll tell
Okay.
you. You're
Yeah,
not
we'll
gonna
work that
lose
out.
it. You're just not gonna even
Thanks
get
everybody
it.
for coming through.
So.
Appreciate it. We're gonna close up here. We'll be back in. Is everybody good with 2 more weeks?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see what date that is.
And then we're taking a break?
No,
No.
Not for a while.
we don't take a break till
Till
holidays.
Christmas.
29.
That's what I was thinking.
So the 12th of September.
Well, right around
Everybody's
November.
good.
Thanksgiving.
September
stuff like
12th?
that.
Yes, I should be able to do that. Yeah.
Okay. We'll be back September 12th to do some more. Thanks, everybody. Y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all later.
I'm trying to level up.
I don't know.
All
My
right.
XP
You'll
is-
lose relentless.
They also got your payment of 200 gold. Everybody got 200 gold apiece.
What do you mean?
Just-
shield?
Oh, he hasn't told me exactly what he's doing, but he's
Oh.
told me he's having some fun with it.
I'm gonna enjoy. I'm gonna have fun with it.
Orcish
What
and common.
languages you all know, and what's everybody's passive perception?
Orcish and common.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, we pull a
It's
mighty
good
Python.
random.
All right, so the first part here,
What is your name? What is your
you've got
class?
Fisk and Rhea are still with you guys.
What is your favorite?
Actually, Eric or Eurus, you notice that with your party, you still see Rand in Candlekeep can find out what it is. Like she is a major researcher of puzzle boxes. So if you take it to her, she will probably be able to open it without an issue.
Gotcha.
So you guys can get the evidence that's in it to help show, show the guiltiness.
That's
of,
stuff we wanted to buy, by the way. I completely forgot
Oh
to add
yeah.
that.